those complications. This was really just testing to see if the microphone worked, and now it does. So, okay, you didn't hear anything I said in the last 30-minute stream, so pretty much I was trying to showcase the engineer class. You can just say that was there without any commentary, and if you noticed, my class is actually more of a crowd control engineer, since I have attack drone, which focuses on one target and does damage. Although that's more of a DPS. I guess if I went explosion drone, that would be more crowd control. But regardless, I figured since most people aren't in clusters, I want to do more of attack drone. And I usually want attack drone to distract bigger enemies, and that's just kind of how I more favor. Cryoblast is full cryoblast is what I ideally want, because that's usually my method of crowd control, and when enemies are in cryo, you can do an incredible amount of damage with cryoblast in mind. With this being said, though, I'd like to showcase the engineer class a little more in depth with this next mission that I will do. So we're gonna do let's do, what's a good example to showcase it? See. We'll try Tali. Since this is the Geth, this will ideally work pretty well. Let's see. We're also going to try out some little extra things.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
Oh, never mind. We're going to do the collector ship. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then here, let me showcase Thane and Kasumi. This mission's typically really, really tough, so if you saw me die in Thane's recruitment mission a couple times, then you might see me die a little more here, which...
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol.
Although last time I played in my Sentinel profile,
Hard to imagine how a Turian... They could be... Hard to imagine how... They could be... Good luck, Shepard.
Let's go find us a collector ship.
When I played the Sentinel profile, I mean, they died pretty easily, but, yeah. I probably should have switched my bonus power, considering that I'm going to bring Kasumi and other sort of things like that. So, yeah, let's bring Kasumi. And Kasumi, we're going to bring her for Flashbang Grenade. We're going to showcase that, and then we'll probably be more aggressive there. Because I want to try and be more of an aggressive engineer, just because I know that the engineer class is, well, just because there's a lot of ways to crowd control and distract, and I feel like that's the perfect opportunity to strike. Unfortunately, with that strategy in mind, there's a lot of enemies, and when they have an overwhelming force, the engineer can't take it. But I will show you effective ways. Well, I just started this class, so I can't say effective ways yet until I have a lot more experience. But I will show you probably some methods that I find that work with this class kind of well with my little time that I spent playing it. So take average Gatsby and Crucci, though, have probably much better advice with the engineer, though, overall. Or average Gatsby, anyway. He did a whole playthrough with the engineer. But yeah. We could do Thane for warp, or we could bring Jack for for the warp ammo, which I actually, you know what? I actually might do that. Simply because I also want to showcase how biotics could also be useful. Now, flashbang grenade isn't improved all the way quite yet, but it's okay. We can do that. You notice how I haven't had anything in overload, though. I did that for a reason. I really wanted to maximize her recharge time, her flashbang, so that flashbang grenade and deadly strike could, shadow strike could receive a lot more useful impact. And yeah. But yeah, this is just kind of me showcasing the engineer. This isn't really a tutorial.
Like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected.
Let me see. We're gonna have this Max be the one to map it out here. My overload. Did my overload improve? No. Okay, so my overload's not gonna be like that. Typically. What should I do? Fire dance or another flashbang grenade? Probably. Say flashbang. Say flashbang grenade's more ideal.
Marking location to your heart suit computer.
You'd want Jack ideally to be with the shotgun because the shotgun does a lot more firepower, and you know. I feel like the Locust would be better in this case because we're fighting enemies with barriers and other sort of things.
It is the vessel you encountered on horizon.
But yeah.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing people. Same containers as on Horizon. Only these are empty. Can't imagine it. Trapped in these pods, completely controlled by the collectors.
Let's get some free Paragon points here.
Probably tests.
Yeah. So yeah, at this point I want to get the shotgun for the engineer and show and see what that's like because I want to play more of an aggressive class, even though I mentioned that plentiful amount of times. Meta Jow's a little low, but that'll be okay. Let's see.
The collectors were running a quad strip. The Reapers have repurposed it.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, so this is the Schmitter, but, or however you pronounce it. Unfortunately, my pronunciation is off with a lot of weapons. But we're gonna try... Let's see. Oh, Jack has a Schmitter too. Oops. Okay. There we go. Alright,
Sure thing, gotcha.
I doubt I will need to use,
You got it.
the Carnex, Carnifex, or the pistol, the heavy pistol, because, just because I feel like there will be enough ammo for the shotgun and the submachine gun.
How many have people in them?
Yeah.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
But expect me to die a lot. I don't really intend for me to pass this area pretty quick, unless I was an OP class like the Sentinel, or some class that could take a lot of damage. But yeah.
This looks interesting.
But anyway.
On a hunch, I asked EA to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM
The collector ship is one of the harder missions in the game. I'd say it's on par with Tali's recruitment mission.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years.
Well, I'd really say the hardest part is the beginning,
Watch your back.
where you're trapped and you have to fight the two Scions and Harbinger. But you know, that could also play a role. Unfortunately, with Harbinger, I cannot use Cryoblast, so I'm really going to have to rely on my...
They couldn't build all those pods, even if they took every colonist in the terminus. They're gonna target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
the combat drone. That's okay, I can use a couple other things. You know what? I might use Incinerate here. It might be more effective. Either that or...
There's a control
I could still probably
platform.
use Combat Drone
Maybe something we can use? Where are the bodies
to
from the
distract
crew?
them.
Something's wrong.
Or distract Harbinger.
Edie, I'm setting up a
That can't...
I am having trouble maintaining.
Alright, so typically what you want to do is you want to place... well, from what I heard, you want to place Jack and Kasumi, or whoever your squad mates are, in the middle so that they don't die from the Science Blast. And since I'm aggressive, I can do this here, and I trust my judgment.
Stay frosty, people. They're coming.
Oh, I love Kasumi.
Up ahead.
So, yeah. So, you get... That can be an easy gimp there.
Lights out.
I could probably use the Locust here, that might be more effective. But yeah. Does Kasumi have that again? Oh, there you go. Alright. Use that for a little distraction. Use this for a little distraction. Use the shotgun to finish him off. Yep, there you go. Use this.
Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
Probably use this.
Gotcha. Down you go.
There you go. Alright, another platform. We could, get the Scion here. But I'm probably going to use this really quick. Not sure why I did that. But here, we can use Combat Drone to distract here. But yeah, Kasumi is a really big, move here, or really, not move. I'd say Kasumi's a really big help here, especially with everything she has in mind. Flashbang Grenade is incredibly helpful. We'll use Combat Drone to distract him. Point blank range, kill that Marine. Yep, there you go. The Excavator is pretty strong. I've actually never used it before. I don't think Scions typically distract, or Combat Drones to distract Scions, but you can see they haven't died by Scions yet, so that's pretty useful. Here you can use this to try and get him. Just because Combat Drones don't distract doesn't mean they're not useless. Since I have the Attract Drone, I can... oh, and the Attack Drone died. But I have the Attack Drone, so that's particularly useful here. Don't mind the pacing being a little slower. That's okay. No need to worry about that. Can't really reach this Scion in particular, but I can potentially get the others. I don't have enough practice in this area to be comfortable being super aggressive yet, but yeah. Oh, I didn't target him correctly. That's okay. You can still get him with Squad Incendiary. Let's see. That was wrong positioning of cover. I could die here, but it's if I choke. But anyway. Let's just do that. Okay. Get here. Don't think the next one will kill me, but sorry about it being a little slow. like I said, not super proficient yet. And I'm a little nervous that I'll die from one of the scions anyway. There we go, we got one, so the next group should... So we should get this next group to spawn. So let's get this. Alright. Let's get Harvey. Alright. Since we have warp ammo, the throw is particularly useful. Jack is pretty underrated in my opinion. Oops. Jack died. That's okay. We can refill our recharge time and hopefully do something more effective. Alright. Let's do this. Let's fry Harbinger. And could probably use Cryo here. And then there you go. Alright, I want to be a little more aggressive, so if I die here, I don't mind that. All it takes is practice, a little practice, to do a little more things. Hopefully I won't die here yet. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if Flashbang Grenade works for... he might try and... But it's okay. We should be able to get high in Scion from here. Yeah, you see how the combat drone still distracts and, well, not distracts, but still disrupts the Scion's targeting. That's how useful the engineer can be right there. And what do you know? I actually did this the first time. I think that's how useful Kasumi is in this area in particular, compared to the rest. So yeah, combat drones used for much bigger enemies like Harbinger and other sort of things to distract, and it's actually kind of an underrated move. I know the engineer is not, it's usually one of the weaker classes in the game, but you can still make it work pretty effectively. And yeah. It's also great for DPS things, although I'm not playing a DPS engineer like I mentioned before, but still great for other things. But yeah, crowd control engineer like
I have also found
like a biotics could also work.
Come on.
But yeah, alright, so let's keep going with the mission. I'm not sure if we fight... Nah, I think we're good. So we might just use Pole for Jack, and then use the warp ammo to finish him off. Oh, if you were wondering, warp ammo does 70% damage against targets that are lifted, so so keep that in mind, as it's pretty useful in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, keeping this going. Let's target Kasumi and Jack here. Actually, yeah, have all of us there. Huh. I don't know where that collector's barrier went. I'm not sure if... Alright. Gonna need Kasumi to... There we go. Actually, I think Flashbang Grenade was kind of useless there. Tap Jack. And then, you see how much damage that did pretty quick? And then Jack instantly killed it. That's the power of warp ammo. But yeah, anyway, for showcasing the engineer, we can cryo him. I wonder if cryo and warp ammo stack, which adds a lot more effective damage. Little slow, but the excavator still gets the job done. But yeah.
Gotcha. Here we go.
We could try... Well, nah, let's equip the excavator. But yeah, let's keep going. I'm used to playing this game very defensively, so taking a more aggressive approach is a little difficult, especially when I'm not using classes OPS, the engineer and whatnot. And yeah, I might be repeating a lot of the information pretty often. Ah, crap. I misplaced Kasumi. That's okay. I don't know where she died, but that's okay. We can do. Kasumi isn't the only one that's OP. You know what? There you go. Use that to refill our research time a little bit. You know, I didn't actually find out that application of, you know.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Jack died, unfortunately. That's okay. It's alright. I think Harvey will die, momentarily. That's okay. Let's use a combat drone up here. Oop, misplaced it. It's okay. Let's see. Let's try it again. There we go. Alright. There we go. That way Harbinger doesn't kill us. Let's try Kasumi's flashbang grenade up there. Okay, let's cryo him so we can get some sort of crowd control. Played a little risky there through that. Let's actually use Deadly Strike. Let's take out this collector drone.
Now you see me. Can't do that right now.
Ah, really? Oh well, that's okay. Can still do that so that Harbinger just kind of stands there and he takes a lot of the damage. Let's cryo him. And then, yeah. I would get in more aggressive, but unfortunately... And there you go. Harbinger looks like a regular enemy, pretty much. But yeah, I especially recommend Jack here, just simply because Jack is super useful. And I meant to... Thought for some reason it was hotkey to... use this. Must be a little more aggressive. Point blank range, hit him. For some reason I thought that was Claymore and I could do the recharge time. But it's all good. There's a little abomination. Let's just distract him real quick. Let's knock him down. There we go. Thank you, Kasumi. And, you know, let's get that. Crowd control him. We could probably... Ooh, pretty unfortunate. That's okay. We might die here. Yep, we're gonna die. Because that abomination flanked us. It's all good, though. I don't expect to do this level in one shot. I'd be pretty surprised. Still working on my skill a little more. But, yeah.
They're right ahead of us.
Oops, Jack didn't have that equipped. Unfortunately, it's okay, a little too late, but that's all good. Ah, shoot. I probably will revive Kasumi a little more. Yeah, I'll probably place Kasumi here just for showcasing that.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Probably put a combat drone here. I take it back. Use this. Point blank range. Try and get Harvey a little bit. Let's see here. Then let's go again. There we go. Point blank range. Get Harvey there. Let's see. Let's try and get a combat drone up there. Oops, misplaced it. That's okay. Let's actually get combat drone back here. And see what we can do with this. Jack can get that. I responded to a YouTube comment earlier that sometimes biotic abilities are not necessary. Oh, wrong move. And enemies have health. I mean, they're not useless. Now, Shredder ammo is useless, but I mean, And Harbinger probably is coming up on the corner here, so I'm gonna use a combat drone there.
The flesh is a machine.
Use the excavator there. Use cryo there to do that. We probably could use Kasumi to...
Gotcha.
Alright. There we go. Oh, didn't realize my melee damage was improved. But yeah. Get rid of that assassin so it doesn't do a move that's quite too proper. Jack could probably go towards the end there. Probably would use her... she can't target it, unfortunately, but that's okay. Crap. Oh well. That's okay. We can use probably another thing there, just so that Kasumi can live more effectively. Yeah. Place Kasumi here. Fortunately, I should have... But yeah, see, you can easily take them out with, do this. Oops, and Harbinger targeted the last one. That's okay. So we can do that, and yeah. There seem to only be 2 enemies up here, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay, interesting. That's okay. Real quick, we're gonna take out this one enemy up here. Let's see, where is he? It's all good. My combat... You see, the combat drone lives a while. And it's only 3 seconds, so that's where the huge buff is. So when people say, you know, combat drone is pretty weak, I used to be one of the people that says combat drone was bad. But, you know what? I'm actually just going to take out Harbinger right here. And then my combat drone will take him out. Let's see. Be careful. I'm going to run over here just so that... Oh, actually, bad idea. Let's run over here. And then, yeah. I'm going to switch back to this, play a little more defensively. Oops. I didn't mean for Jack to be right there. Oh, I might die. Yep. Dang abominations. It's okay. You know, funny enough, that first area, even though I said it was the hardest part, might not actually be as hard as I think anymore. But anyway.
Gotcha.
We're also going to position them before I forget. Kasumi, you can get right here. And then probably going to use a warp ammo right there. Use combat drone to distract him right there. Pull. Oh shoot. I was way too risky being out of cover too long. It's okay. I know, sometimes you can get antsy with wanting to kill targets pretty quick, unfortunately. But no worries. Yeah, anyway.
On it. Here they come.
But anyway, yeah. There you go. Use a combat drone there. Like I said, though, Engineer is one of the weaker classes, in my opinion. Dang. Just took out my drone like that. Oh well. Typically he doesn't do those attacks. I think he was just really lucky there in that case. I want to take out the rest of these other collectors. You know, it's a double-edged sword taking out Harbinger first, which is, you know, I love the thrill of... let me try and dodge and weave that. Then you can dodge that. Could probably use a shotgun here and finish both of these targets off. So yeah, point. Well, that's not necessarily point-blank range, but there you go. Dang it, didn't get the proper angle. That's okay. Jack can probably pull him. Oops, not what I meant.
Lead the way.
Let me see. Could probably place Jack and Kasumi. Nah, actually Jack goes here. Kasumi, you go back to where you were. There we go.
Offline cover, got it.
Let me see. Jack could probably pull.
Mark the landing.
I could probably finish them off easily there. There we go. There we go. Warp ammo is really strong. That's why Jack is a pretty amazing character. I'm not sure if this is where the abominations are. Dang. Typically, you do want to get rid of those assassins because they do a huge ton of damage. Like you can see they already kill Jack like almost instantaneously. But yeah. I might revive just simply because there's a target that's a big threat up there. Yeah, but that's okay.
We are your genetic destiny.
I probably would need... Yeah. I can't target them. Maybe use a shockwave on Arbity there.
This is true power.
Yeah, typically you do want to flash combat drone by the time you roughly get right there. Alright, so these dang abominations. Alright, so what you want to do is... Oh shoot. Not die right here. I'm trying to think. Sorry, Kasumi. Just took her spot. It is my fault for this. She probably could die here. It is pretty good to flashbang grenade. Oh, the flashbang grenade didn't come out. You know, I haven't seen where the abominations are. Did Jack kill them, or... Oh, wait, no, my combat drone's distracting him. Alright, well... Freeze this combat drone. Or freeze, not the combat drone, but, you know. But, yeah. Well, you were combat drone there.
I will direct this personally.
Alright, there we go.
Our power is unmatched.
Typically, since they're clustered together, this is a perfect time for freezing. Oh, and didn't quite get them, but that's okay. Of course, we can probably use different aspects here. Probably get this angle. Didn't get that angle quite yet, but that's okay. Ooh, we definitely need this abomination to be dead. Careful, the aggressive people can sneak up on you like there's no tomorrow. So, yeah. Alright, time for Harvey. I think he's the last one. Oops. I might, yeah. That was a mistake. Alright. Sometimes I forget I'm not the Sentinel anymore. I gotta be careful with spawning a new combat drone, because it's gotta take some time before he's completely distracted. So yeah.
We've got company.
Alright, Kasumi, you can get here. Jack, you can get there. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I might as well finish him off. He didn't have much health left. But yeah. Let's get rid of this collector barrier. Pull him. Then finish him off. There we go. Yeah. Could probably use this. I don't want to waste my
Is fragile.
See if I can get
What you face.
some headshots on him. I have good faith in my my combat drone. So Harvey's dead, right? Yeah. Pull him. Yep. Yeah, see? Warp ammo. Pretty great what you can do with it. I wonder how quickly they can die with the cryo and the pole stack. I doubt it's stacked. I get the feeling it does not stack, but we could always test that out. Put a combat drone on Harvey. Here, let me see how well it stacks. Okay, well, I can't tell because that was a pretty weak enemy. So we can use Sumi's flashbang grenade here. Be particularly useful. Pull. Use that.
Preserve Shepard's body if possible.
Use this to finish Harvey off. There we go.
No sweat. On my way.
Yeah. We could probably put, Jack, you're right here, might as well put you right there. Kasumi, we're gonna put you, we'll put you right here. Oh shoot, that was my bad. I decided to run for no reason, cause thought I would disrupt or have Kasumi die, but remember, your life is very important, so, your squad mates, you can always revive them, but when you die, it's game over. So even I should learn concepts like that. But yeah. But anyway, we're gonna put Jack. You know what? Put both of them here. Honestly.
You got it.
But yeah.
I will show you
I'm on him.
power. This is true power.
Ah, wrong combat drone, but that's okay. We can use Kasumi's.
Here we go.
Harvey, I think, will probably end up. There we go. Probably not the best place to do that. I don't think it stacks based on that. It is unfortunate, but that's okay. You know what? Just so that we can get a lower recharge time, we can probably use Meditel here. But yeah.
Assuming control of this form.
Like a toy.
There we go, nice. And then we see that collector go flying. Sometimes love the physics in this game.
Like a toy.
Whoa. I'm not sure what happened there. I think that was a pull glitch. I don't know. The pull didn't even activate.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard,
Let's do this. I'm sure that'll hit that little tree there. Unfortunately, Kasumi's being a little more aggressive. Let's actually position Kasumi right here so that she doesn't die. We're gonna need to focus on these.
the forces of the universe bend to
You
me.
got it.
Focus on Shepard.
Hopefully she didn't die. Well, she's alright. That's okay. I need to focus on where the best positioning is.
Your power is unmatched.
Alright, we're actually gonna go up here and flank them. I want to be a little more aggressive. If I die again, so be it. But that's okay.
You got it. I'll destroy you. Lights out. Gotcha.
Alright, I should kill from here. Yeah, there we go. There should be... Yep, one more collector. We'll just use this pistol since we don't have...
Come here. No sweat.
There we go. Okay, alright. Sorry about that. This game is still pretty hard, and that's what I love about this game, is that... Oh, that's not what I meant. Good thing I didn't use that meta-gel for no reason. This game is still hard, and I love that the game is hard, because the other Mass Effect games, especially the Legendary Edition making 1 easier, and 3 being easy just because power detonations, but, you know. I love that this game is still difficult, even for veteran players of the series. This is kind of like the Halo 2 of the series, although this game is much easier than Halo 2 in my opinion.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Alright.
After you.
So, unfortunately I will have to be not... the most, you could probably have Jack throw a shockwave that instantly will kill them. Dang, that missed. Oh well, that's okay.
Sure thing.
Here, Jack could probably use a shockwave now.
Nothing can stop him.
There you go. Alright, there should be a couple more collectors here. Which should be okay. In my opinion, try and get this way, just so that Predatorian, or actually, you know what? I might die here too. Oh well. Sometimes I run for no good reason. I forget that, you know, you're not the fastest person in this game, which is alright. That is one thing I don't really like about Mass Effect 2 though, is the lack of speed you have. Alright. But it's important to take out the opponents first, because you don't want to be flanked on both sides. And so I was just confused where to go. Unfortunately.
I'm on him.
There we go. Get the pull for the instant kill on the husk. And then... Actually, you should cryo freeze him. Oh, crap. That's okay. We should probably use pull here. Yeah, for the instant kill there, too. All good.
To the right.
Alright. And I need... We're gonna need to go over here. Roughly, simply because...
Lights out.
There you go. And then right here. Gonna need Kasumi to use a flashbang there, and then there we go. I'm not sure where the Predatorian is. In any case, though, let's wait till we get back to full health. We're gonna need a combat drone just for the necessary use of tracking. It's all good. Oh shoot, and that killed me instantly. Alright, I gotta think of a strategy here. Let's see. It worked that I was right there. My combat drones don't distract, and they don't do enough damage to where it's marginal. So, let me see. Alright, so here you'll see inside my brain my processing on how this will work. So, here we go. Alright, both of them should be...
I can take you all.
Dang it, Jack.
Gotcha.
There you go. I'm not sure where the Predatorian is. Oh, there you go.
I'm going down soon. Get him off me!
I should die, yeah. Okay, let me think. It stinks because I don't have a sniper to fend off of these guys right here, but it's alright.
Switch up!
No
I usually don't die this much. I think it's the nerves of being on camera.
I'm opening a door on the far side
So
of the room.
bear that in mind. Not using that as an excuse, but use Jack to instantly kill him. Alright, see if Jack's recharge time is up. That's okay, we can probably cryo. Get the instant kill right there. There we go. Alright. I probably could use this at this point. Use Kasumi's flashbang grenade. I can use this.
Try again. No
Use that. Use a combat drone to distract right there. The Predatorian is kinda up there, but
Lights out.
use this. There you go. Jack can
Got it.
Alright, I need to go in. This direction. Alright, well, as you can see with that strategy, I kind of let them come to me, and then I attack them from there. And that's kind of the process that you need in order to defeat them right here. But anyway, like I said, I am better at theorizing the game than playing, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'll get better at the game as time goes on. Alright. It distracts him for a millisecond though. So it's not the worst thing ever. Probably could have used... You know what I could have used? I probably could have used a heavy weapon for the Avalancher. But unfortunately I didn't upgrade that yet. So... Dumb me for not preparing. Yeah.
My attack didn't work.
And yeah, this is kind of a circle camping battle that you usually have with the Predatorian. Unfortunately, it's typically like this most of the time. It's the most effective strategy. You can't really be too aggressive because the Predatorian can just use its aerial attack move and knock you down pretty effectively. We're actually going to use this and see if Jack could. There you go.
Try again.
Yeah, so pretty much as the circle camping goes, just try and be mindful of your health and, yeah. And just kind of go right here at this platform, then go there, and you'll kind of see when there's a break in fire, when you... and crap. Didn't mean to put in cover there. Playing on console is a little bit of a pain. I haven't played this game on PC, unfortunately, which is, I see where all the expert people,
My attack didn't work.
all the people play this game. But it's all good. But still, I mean, just have the sensitivity high, and it kind of feels like it. The only thing is that, you know, the hotkeying is kind of off, but that's okay. I mean, there's not too many powers in this game when you're going into battle, and roughly, I mean, I can always change the hotkey anytime here.
Nothing.
But here you go. Okay, should be a little more smooth from here.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
So let's keep it up here, and let's keep going.
As long as I can.
Down there. Isn't that where we came in? We must be getting close to the end.
Now what's this?
Pick up the type damage and credits. Alright, typically I usually bring Thane on this mission, so I position him here, but in this case we will do... We'll actually put Jack here, put Kasumi here, and yeah.
Find cover.
And then we are going to be right here, roughly. So yeah, use a Harbinger, or use a, not a Harbinger, a combat drone here. Get out these abominations first. Ah, that ruined up my controls. No, actually, that's not a bad idea, Jack. Get right there. Yeah, Kasumi, you probably should get over here somewhere. Alright, nice.
Here we go.
That Harbinger.
I'll throw you like a toy.
Alright, finish that abomination there. Or, actually, can't be aggressive yet. But, ideally you can still do a couple other things. We probably could be aggressive up here.
No sweat.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I'll wait till my health... nah, I don't think it's a good call. I'll just finish him off with the heavy pistol. There we go. Use a combat drone instantaneously up there. Bring everyone up here. Let me see if I can get... This Guardian needs to... Alright. Bring Jack up here. I'm gonna actually bring Kasumi down here.
Gotcha.
So that she can angle the fire. There's a Scion up here that you need to be mindful of. And other aspects such as that. We'll get this collector real quick. And
This hurts you. They are bacteria. Face your annihilation. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. We are your genetic destiny. Your form is fragile. You will know pain, Shepard.
I am really shocked that that did not hit me.
We are your
I would be
genetic
aggressive,
destiny.
but the Scion's right up in there. Well, I guess we can. There's no harm in dying, in case. That's all good. Alright. That was pretty close. Also use... I haven't actually used that move much here. Actually, I'll probably use the rest of my heavy pistols. His health is about halfway down, so... There we go. Yeah, I kind of get him trapped in this endless loop, and then you can be super aggressive and finish him off there. And yeah. Okay, so in a nutshell, I think that's it for the rest of this mission. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those
Yeah,
weapons
that's
are about
it.
to come online. Might want to
So-
double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
But yeah, we'll just run past all these husks. And then just finish up there.
Engaging Mass Effect core.
Okay, so that was the collector ship, and you can see why it's one of the harder missions of the game. In my opinion, it's probably top 5 and one of the hardest missions. But, in my opinion, the engineer isn't the best with the shotgun, and even on the wiki it says the shotgun's an interesting choice. It can be used as a way of, like, you know, finish off enemies when they're distracted by combat drones and other sort of things like that. But the Matic for assault rifles would probably be your go-to for equipping that with the assault rifles. Or you could use snipers to take them out quickly, because I noticed a couple places where snipers would have been pretty useful, or areas where you would use the Viper. Since you can't get the Widow, unfortunately, though, since you're not a soldier nor an infiltrator. But the Viper's still really helpful, and I think it's an underrated weapon, because it can still shred through things pretty quickly. Because I know most people would like to go kind of that Mantis-esque type of style, but trust me, the Viper's more useful than the Mantis there. There's a lot I can improve on with the Engineer. Obviously, I need to be... to play this style anyway, I would probably ideally would want to... let's see. I probably should be aggressive at the right times, pay attention where there's cover, and have awareness, situational awareness. Be patient and let my combat drone fully distract the enemy before I make an approach. I noticed I tend to be a little rash and then go and just openly attack the combat drone, but all is well. Let's see. Anything else? I didn't use... I need to be more open with using other moves. I didn't use Kasumi's Shadow Sneak much at all. I mean, her Flashbang Grenade I was using pretty often, but there were opportunities where I could use more of that. So I tend to forget moves, and I could use them more often. And other things like that. It is hard to position Shockwave, I've come to realize. So fiddling them off one at a time is probably ideally better. But yeah, so it wasn't really... Most of the time, aside from that, it wasn't really my squad's fault. It's mostly my fault. So I kind of need to study up on how I can do these things more efficiently, and maybe one day I'll do this area without dying. I'm pretty sure I will if I grind it more enough, but on that note later. But yeah, this is showcasing the engineer. I might show you progress I make later. And yeah, thanks for watching. And I hope this was informative, and whatnot. My advice: take it for what you will. Some of it's probably useful, some of it you could probably disagree with, and that's okay. I mean, I don't think I know everything when it comes to this game. I think there are other YouTubers out there who know a lot more than me, but I do think I can provide some input based on playing. And I'm fairly new to the engineer, so maybe it's not my place to give advice quite yet. But from things I've noticed, though, I probably should pay attention and focus on those aspects more. But anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good day.